Hello and thank you for your purchase. Today we're gonna be going step by step, completely from the beginning on how you can redeem your Pokemon and how it's completely safe and secure, so you don't have to worry about your Switch or anything like that. So the first step is just turning on the Switch. You can do that by pressing this button right here and then tapping the screen 3 times. You may happen to be inside a game, so if you're inside a game, all you need to do is press this button with a house. It's called the home button, and it will take you to this screen. Next thing you need to do is search for the Pokemon Home. It's gonna look just like this. If you have plenty of games, it might be more to the right or to the left. But yeah, just search for the Pokemon Home one and press A. Once you press it, it's gonna ask for a profile, and this is the first important part. Here you're not gonna choose any of your profiles. What you're gonna do instead is go to the plus, and it's gonna ask you to add a user. And you need to press import a user from another Nintendo Switch console. Once you do that, you press no. You don't have the console, just say no to that. And then once your Nintendo account linked to a user on the original console, just press yes. Now it's gonna ask if you want to link a Nintendo account, press A to that. And after it prepares, it's gonna ask you either if you want to use your email or a smartphone. Just press the email. And right here in the message where you also got the link to this video, you also got an email and a password. The email is just gonna stay the same, but the password will change every 24 hours. So if you are doing seeing this after 24 hours from when you made your purchase and you can't get in because it says incorrect password or something like that, just message me. Right now I'm just gonna put the email real quick out of the screen. But yeah, if you have any problems through the whole procedure, you can just message me either through eBay or you can just message me through Discord, which you could also find in the same message where you got all this information. So once you're done putting all the information about the password and the email, it's gonna ask you to wait. And then you will find the user. It's not necessarily gonna be Santi1, but it's always gonna start with Santi. So it's gonna be maybe Santi2, Santi3, Santi4. It just depends on what item you bought. So just press OK, and you're gonna have to wait again. Once you put your user, I will get a notification, so I will know if everything is working correctly. And if you need any help through any steps, just contact me. I'm from CET time. That means I'm in Central Europe, so depending on the time zones, I may take longer to answer, but I try to be as quick as I can. Then now you need to press the profile you just added. In this case, Santi1. You can see I have 2 other profiles that's just for testing. So just press Santi1, and it's gonna open the game. You're gonna have to wait a couple of seconds, and you are just gonna have to push any button. You're gonna have to select the language. In this case, I'm just gonna choose English, so that everyone can understand it. Just press A a couple of times. You need to accept the terms and services. Don't worry, this is just for my account, so just press yes. You need to scroll all the way to the bottom, and then if you're using Pokemon Home on your mobile device, just press yes. It's not really gonna matter. You can just spam the A button now for around 10 seconds because there's gonna be this guy called Grand Oak. Just need to skip his conversation. He doesn't really have any important information. Once you open Pokemon Home on your profile, you can read it slowly, or you probably, if you're seeing this, you have already used Home once or twice. If you have never used Home on your account, I recommend just opening it once and taking a look around, because it's a really useful platform and you might have something you want. Okay, now that all that has happened, you need to go to Pokemon. This is where you're actually gonna retrieve your Pokemon. And once you open it, since you opened the account with the Santi and the number, that's not what you want. What you want is go over to the profile and press A. It's gonna ask if you want to check a different user's save data. Press yes, and now go to the account where you want the Pokemon. This is really important, the one where you have your save file for Pokemon Sword or Shield. Just press that one. In this case, it's gonna be Santi, which is my main account. And now you should be able to see at least 2 games here. One being Pokemon Home, since you're using it obviously. The other one being Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you have Pokemon Eevee or Pikachu, it's not gonna matter because you can't put this Pokemon on Pokemon Eevee or Pikachu. So just select the one where you want the Pokemon. In this case, Pokemon Sword. Yes, and it's gonna connect to a game. Now it's the very important part. Here you are gonna see 30 Pokemon. Of course, you probably only buy between 1 and 5, most likely because there's only 5 different Pokemon here. I will get a notification whenever someone chooses a Pokemon from here, so if you take the 30 Pokemon, I'm obviously gonna know. And also that's not really useful because once these Pokemons are in your game, there's no way to trade them with anyone, say for the time null, which is the legal Pokemon, but all the ones that you probably bought, you can't trade them. I'm saying it right now, you can't trade them, can't use them online. More than can't use them online, you're just not gonna be able to. It's gonna say something like, I don't detect this Pokemon. So what you do is to grab the one you want, let's say a capsule for example, and just put it in whatever box. These are the boxes of your game directly. So let's say I'm just gonna put them in here. And once the Pokemon is there, just press plus to quit. Save changes and exit. And once this ends, then that's completely fine. One thing that may happen, here I'm gonna grab a different switch just so that you can see what happens if I open Pokemon Home while someone else is using Pokemon Home, because that might happen to you. Maybe you bought your Pokemon, but just at the same time someone else bought his Pokemon, so both of you want to get it at the same time. So you're gonna try to enter, I'm gonna say login into Pokemon Home, and instead of just going in like it did right now, if someone is already connected to the game and looking at the boxes, it's gonna ask you if you want to log them out. Don't do that, because if you try to log someone out, then that person is just gonna try to get in, because they're not gonna know why they were logged out, and they're gonna kick you out. You see right now, you can read Pokemon Home is currently in use on another device. Are you sure you want to log into Pokemon Home? Just press quit. Wait for a couple of minutes because the whole setup only takes like probably 15 seconds to do. Just grab the Pokemon, put them on your box, press plus, and quit. Save changes. And once it says that everything is saved, then it's perfectly fine. Then you should be able to enter. And if you have been waiting for a couple of minutes, you see right now it didn't say anything about logging in or any problems. And now I could retrieve any Pokemon. Go back to the account. And there's no problem, there's not gonna be any fights. And yeah, if you have been trying for, let's say 15 minutes and every single time it says that it's logged in, then just log in yourself. It will kick someone out, but there's not that big deal. So yeah, I just don't want that to happen to anyone. So unless you have been trying for a long time and there's no way you can get in, don't kick anyone. Now, once you have put the Pokemon on your game, on your box, wherever you want, that's basically the end of the full process. You can just go ahead and close Pokemon Home, and if you were to go into your game, you would find the Pokemon right there. I don't have the game card right now, but there's one important final step, because I don't want this to have any effect on your other accounts, or maybe I could give you some problems in the future. Not in any terms of banning you or anything like that. It says that it might ask for a password, since like I said at the beginning, passwords will change every 24 hours. So the best thing you can do after you have retrieved your Pokemon is go to System Settings, just go to User, select the user that you added, in this case Santi1. Be sure not to select yours. This one needs to be the one that you got from me. And then just go to bottom, delete user. It's gonna ask for like 2 confirmations, continue, yes. And then you have to wait for around 3 seconds, and now you can delete this user. And once that is deleted, you have your Pokemon, and there's not gonna be any problem. You're not gonna get banned for this or anything. So yeah, once that is done, everything is done, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I try to make it as simple as possible so everyone can do it.